What is going on, everybody? My name's T-Man. Welcome to another live stream, guys. I know it's been a minute. It's been a few days. I just been extremely busy with real life stuff. IRL just kind of takes a habit. it kind of takes a habit of just kind of running its course, as they say. But we're back. We're ready to rock and roll. It's a beautiful Thursday. It's hotter than hell, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So, I thought to ease back into everything, get back to kind of normal, we would play some City Skylines and build a city and try to not wreck the place. Again, I'm pretty good at building cities. It tends to epically fail once I hit like a population of like, oh god, like 10,000. 10 to 15,000. Everything just goes to hell in a handbasket. But hey, you know what? It works. It works. It works as intended. And you know what? It's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the second thing in the world. So we're gonna start a new game. We are gonna do. I kind of want to do a snowy map because we are going into winter. So, and we are kind of going into winter. So we're gonna do that. Disasters on. That's good. That's good. Everything is good there. Everything is peachy there. So we are gonna start this, and we're gonna try not to epically fail about this, because you never know what can go wrong with city building. And of course, I chose a little bit of an easier map to build. So, how do we want to do our entrance here? I mean, roundabouts are cool. They're cool. They're neat. I mean, they're something, right? I mean, that's everything, right? I mean, that's mostly everything, right? But I say we just do this. So, connect that there. Let's do this way. Something like that. So we have. So will be our future highway. So our highway can go down here and frolic. Do I want I want our industry over here because we have our water. We have our water and our sewage that can just go right over here. Again, I really don't like. I mean, we could do inline water treatment plant. I don't know if that's like I'm kind of iffy on like the water treatment stuff. I don't know. We could do a water tower as well if we really want to go cheap. If we really want to be that cheap. Again, we're just kind of. Alright, let's just kind of build a simple little grid. And then over here, so we'll have our industry over here. And our residential can be like over here. That again, I like little spacing here so we can put like a pathway or, you know, something along those lines. And then again, that's just our future highway. So, and we can build this out just a little bit more. Nope. There. Yeah. So I want our power. How's our wind on this? Our wind's not terrible. It's only 3 megawatts. That's 6. Let's just go wait till a coal power plant. Let's put that there. Water. Do we want to do water treatment, or do we just want to dump our sewage in the damn ocean? I mean, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. Let's make it simple. That's there. And then I want to run this like that. Like so. And then just that there. Like that. And then I always like running the power lines like that. And then we're gonna do, nope, I want that. So I want something like, kind of want something like that. I kind of want to leave some space. We'll do that, and then kind of have blocks here. So we can leave some space for, like, expansion here. And then something like wait. Let's get rid of, I want it to have 2 blocks. Like so. No, I want, you know, I want 3, but I want some space from like some small housing and stuff. And then what I'm hoping is I can just run power right to there. But first, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this because that's how we do it. We'll see what happens there. Alright, and also we gotta lower the prices here. We gotta lower the prices, or we're not gonna be able to do much. I mean that's something that we just are not gonna be able to do. Again, we kind of need to lower the prices, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Like I'm not saying much, but we need to lower the prices just a little bit. And you know we need to do that pretty quickly. Is the stuff working? Yeah. Wait. Okay, that's not working. It's for whatever reason that's just low. For whatever reason that's just. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's much better. All right, so now, we have our future highway that we can work on. We have, and I do want a little industry. I want some industry, just some small. I just want just some small industry. And our commercial, this is why I kind of left some space out, so we can have our commercial over here. Nope. Have her. So we have some like little thrift shops going. Again, my design for this one is going to be very like simple and easy. It's not going to be too much. All right, let's see how this goes. And of course, as we build, this is going to get very tedious very quickly. Oh, I probably should continue that. that. I just connect that right there. Then move that. There we go. Again, just small plots for right now. And as we build like bigger stuff, we can again as we kind of want to do this in blocks here, so we're just gonna kind of and then once that's filled, fill that in. And fill that in. Like something like that. And then something like that. And then our industry over here should do pretty well. Yeah, something simple. Again, we don't want nothing too complicated at the beginning. Again, if we go too complicated, it's not gonna work. And then we can just fill the rest of that out, like so. Make sure our power and stuff is good. How is that not How are you not connected to power? Okay. I mean, that's gonna go away as we fill industry up. As we fill industry up, it's not gonna be as frustrating or hard to do. Again, I don't want too big of factories, but again, trying to keep it small buildings is kind of nice. Something like that. Yeah, something similar to that. And then over here we can again, as we need to expand, we can like something like that. Yeah, that works. That'll work as well as you think it is. And then I want small there, and then that. Again, I always like to have tiny gaps in between the path so I can like do like sidewalks and stuff like that just makes like life so much easier. I don't know about you guys, but it makes life so much easier. Like legitimately makes life like so much easier. And they want a little bit more industry. Again, you kind of want to like again, you don't want to expand too quickly. If you expand too quickly, it's just not going to look right. Nope. Like you kind of just want to expand slowly. That the like we'll go 67. Again, you don't want to expand too slowly, like too like fast, I guess. I don't know if it's just like how cities is, but yeah, you don't want to go too slowly. Because if you go way too quickly, the city's just not gonna. The city ain't gonna do it right. You ain't gonna do it right. You're just not gonna. You're not gonna succeed. Okay, we'll put that out. Kind of expander. Okay, just kind of. Again, we're kind of expanding slowly. And again, I'm following kind of like my rule of like, don't expand too quickly. And again, you don't want to expand too quickly. Again, I don't think anyone's gonna. Again, building small towns, I figured small towns kind of like, again, have this fine. Misty! What's up, Misty? Good to see you. Hope everything is going well. And then so this is our major highway. This is our, do we have garbage service yet? No, not yet. Again, we're kind of going slow with this. And then just do that. So what's up? Nothing much. Just, again, been a little, been a little busy with, like, real life stuff. Just, IRL just kind of, goes with the flow, and just kind of been working on a few things. Sunday, we're going to be doing upstairs flooring, and also we got to work on, like, a few things downstairs. So, again, just busy as normal. I can't complain about it. All right, that should take care of their electrical problem. Hopefully. Okay. And I think we can just fill that in. Okay, we can fill pretty much that in. We can fill that in. We have garbage service now. Hey, that works. So, got around to shoot my level 5 big boys that I'm not getting anymore. Yeah, I needed a break from Hunter. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Hunter to death. But Hunter just... There's something about it. I just, no. Again, this is our highway, so I want to be able to have on-ramps go, like... Kind of like... Oh, how that... Okay, maybe... Kind of want that. Nah, that's not gonna work. Again, this is our highway. That's why I'm trying to, like, figure that out. Also, this goes this way. That goes there. They want more industry. Luckily, this is only like 3x3, so we'll do that there. Next year will be 5 years of me playing this game. That's ridiculous. Yeah, next year for me would be it's going to be a decade of playing. Where did time go? Like where did time actually go? Like that's, what is time? So we'll have little just boom. Saw you lurking today? Yeah, I popped in for like a few seconds. I wanted to stream like early, but I just was like, do I want to do that? No. Do I want to? I was thinking about hitting the stream button like earlier today, but I was like, I have some stuff to do. I need to just be. I just need to be IRL for a little bit. Just again, IRL. Doing stuff in real life is not. Appreciate all the support. Oh no, absolutely, Misty. Okay. Actually, pause. That's probably not a good idea. That's probably not a good idea. Where can we put more commercial in here? Well, we can do some... Yeah, Misty, I will definitely will do that. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Yeah. Silas, what's up, buddy? What's up, man? With the hydrate? Alright. Starting to kick it off correctly. Alright, I see how this is. What's up, dude? Alright, let's just get this all... Kind of want to leave a gap between these roads here. Just finished dinner? Nice. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Well, cheers, man. Appreciate the hydrate. Misty with the hydrate. Oh, lord. Alright. Alright, this is how this is gonna go today. Yep. Not hydrate. Bruh. Alright. Okay, I want to leave gaps. Okay, I kind of want to leave gaps. Cabbage and kielbasa with potatoes and carrots. We had potato salad. Yeah, we had potato salad. We had homemade potato salad. Yeah, that's what we had tonight for dinner. And I'm like, oh. And I made it nice. Heck yeah, Mrs. Silas. Hell yeah. I had poor man macaroni and cheese. Mac and cheese is not bad. Mac and cheese is not bad. That's not too bad. That's not bad either. It was a lunch shake and baked chicken wings. Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds absolutely delicious. Yeah, no, we had we just had potato salad and yeah. Okay, that should be enough to cover this. So we want just some decent sized housing here. Well, when I mean decent sized housing, I mean I want to leave a gap between the roads for future expansion. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Oh, yeah, also we can finish that up. Any other gaps? No, not really. Alright, well, that's good. We're making fun of her dad. AIM, we can make fun of AIM. Oh, we need garbage service. Where can we... Also, we need school. Kind of just want to put this here. Let's just put that there. We'll put the clinic there, and then we'll put the garbage dump there, and then just have that connect there. There we go. That works there. It's nice having home cooked meals again. I bet it's nice to have that, Silas. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, also, let's lower this down to like, again, we need to roll our price range here, because again we're not gonna be able to afford all the services just yet. So, but yeah, no, you gotta enjoy homemade cooked meals. It's always nice to have home cooked meals. Yeah, now we're not getting massive. Well, we're getting medium-sized buildings, but again, we're not getting too large of buildings here. That's what we like. Again, I'm spacing this out so we don't have huge buildings, but we can have medium-sized buildings. And again, this is... Again, as we expand this way, we'll have our... First night was lasagna and spaghetti. Lasagna... Fun fact... You're playing the wrong game, Cap. Panta, what's up, buddy? What's up, dude? I took EJ's method of building, kind of. I kind of, yeah, no. Started a 100-day challenge on the island today as well, so looking forward to not looking forward to that. Ah, got you. I chopped up the noodles. Well, fun fact, my mom makes a hell of a homemade lasagna with homemade sauce. Fun fact. She's very good at making that. She's also really good at making homemade potato salad. Her potato salad is it's the bomb. It is the absolute bomb. Like, we're talking food here. Like, I mean, I'm not one to, like, her lasagna is not, so, it's a little family recipe that got handed down from generation to generation. But yeah, it's pretty good. Fun lasagna fact, if you stack the multiple lasagna on each, like, you'll have one lasagna. Yeah, food equals life. Man, the cord really likes acting up today. I don't know. I don't get it. Food is life, lol. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, just, yeah, for whatever reason, it just, I think the cable's going out on it. It's all right. I can fix that. It's easy. It's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. It's simple. We don't need to be running these at all 100% though. I'm gonna keep it around like 75, 80. I just landed and returned from Minmus. Nice. Nice. I saw EJ's getting back into launch pads. I was able to watch a little bit. I saw he was getting back into the whole launch architect, building launch pads in KSP, which I'm just like, yes, please. Just, yes, please. Okay, so how in the hell am I going to build an on-ramp here? Or, not an on-ramp, oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forget. We're in a snowy biome. Yeah, snow, really. I forget this is the... Alright. And just, fill that out. Alright, fill that out. And then fill that out. Again, I'm kind of pulling a little bit of a, like, kind of a small method here of doing stuff. We're not having huge housing. We're having like really small housing. So I like to go with this, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. It really likes snowing, doesn't it? Yes, it does. And look, Panta, I actually did the plumbing right. Look, your boy actually did plumbing correctly. Look at that. It's actually running with the roads. Not like other series where I just laid the piping out, but so this can go this way. That can go there. And then this one has to go here. And just kind of like, you know. Oh, right? Yeah, just, you know. As an engineer that can't engineer a city, how funny. Yeah, you know. We going there, brother. Heck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Silas. Let's go, brother. Hell yeah, dude. Again, I don't want to go big commercial just yet. Going big commercial is probably not the worst thing. And we don't have any road maintenance facilities just yet. That's like 5,000. That's like 5 freaking grand. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Why so freaking expensive? Good Lord. Okay. Now we're gonna go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Something like that. And then we'll do the same here. Boom. 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 I'm gonna add a little bit more commercial here. We're gonna add a little bit more commercial. Oh, bot, get out of here. Get here, bot. Get here. Just add a little bit extra commercial right there. Because I notice our commercial commands are going up as we expand. Oh. We need power. We'll up this to 90. And we'll up it here as well for power and water. I always like to go up to like 10%. Like 10 to like 10, 15%. Just, you know, that's how that works there. Your River Chris has a hell of a snag, though. I'll give him that. You know what? You know what? I am... Silas, I just... Yeah, dude. The Lions are gonna lion. And you know what? As being a fan since I was at a young age, we've been through some headaches, but also new coordinators, new offensive line. We're gonna have problems. We're gonna have some problems in the early stages, and you know what? It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I just hope we beat Chicago. But that Buffalo Baltimore game during week 1 was very fun to watch. I kind of enjoyed that just a little bit. Like that was yeah, that was interesting. And once houses are built here, we can just kind of... So, since this is all filled in, fill that in. Fill that in. Fill that in. And then fill... Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Do we have enough for the snow? Yes, we do. Where to put this? Where should I put... You know what? I know how to... Let's just build this road out this way. Like so. So we can just, like... Put that there. I know it's loud, but you know what? It works. So now we have that. That should take care of the loads. At least for a little bit. And then we'll want a little bit more industry. And there we go. We need more power. I can tell we need more power by the way it is. So, like, let's go back. Let's go up to 100 on the power. That works. Now, fire department, the police. I kind of want the police department, like... You know what? We're going to expand this way anyway, so our on-ramps are going to be, like, right in this area. For, like, highways and stuff, so we'll put that there. We'll put our fire department. Can we can sneak that in. And then lower these down because we're not going to be using our fire department, like, all the time. But that was one hell of a catch at the end, dude. I will say, props to Tesla, dude. Like, he caught that damn ball. Kind of reminds me of the Odell, the Giants game with Odell catching that kind of ball. Like, dude, what the hell? Like, what the hell is this? They want more commercial. Just a little bit more commercial. I don't want to put commercial on the highway. That's a really stupid idea. That's a really dumb idea because that's a highway. Which I think we actually we can't unlock highways just yet. But yeah, it's probably a really dumb idea. Man, our power situation is not the greatest. And I don't think there's anything I can fix that with. Yeah, our power situation is not the mumbo jumbo. And there's really not that much good wind here. 5 megawatts, 6 at the most. But it's mostly like 2 megawatts. It's really just not enough power. So we need to up this, like... Let's just do that. See if that fixes it. Yeah, that fixed it. That fixes IR. That fixes it. But I'm glad that you guys are, you know. Hey, the Pack took an early lead. Nice. I just hope we beat the Bears, dude. I really hope we beat the Bears, man, on Sunday. Can we get a win? Can the Lions actually do something good for once? Like, seriously? Can we do something good for once? And not suck? Like, that would be nice. We're gonna continue our highway. Continue our highway going down this way. So that's our highway for the future. That's what we want. I kind of want to connect this to the highway, but I just don't know how to. I don't know how I want to connect this to the highway system. Alright, oh, our power is like... It's like at 115, right? Yeah, that's at like 1... Yeah, our power situation is no bueno. I guess we could add some more... Is there any more room over here for... No. Okay, so we're gonna have to add another little industry area, or commercial area. I don't really want to do it with the highway. That makes no sense. Like, that makes no sense in my brain. They really want commercial, and that's... So I think we'll have... Alright. That should be enough. So hopefully... This motherfucker! What's up, Orca? What's up, buddy? What's up, dude? And then this can be all residential. Because those are just like 4x4s. Yeah, that'll work. I'm still trying to figure out the highway. I don't know how I want to do the highway. Ah, Jesus freaking lightning! Why are you so loud? Why in the hell are you so freaking loud? Good God! What the frick? What the? What the hell? I just love the mini snowplows. They're just so cute, man. Did you see my No Man's Sky post in Rats' Discord? I did. I did. I very much did. I saw that. And I heard Rats is getting ready to stream again, question mark? Rumors on the street she's ready to come back. So we're gonna see a rat appearance sooner than later, guys. Just for early expansion. Okay, also, we're gonna lower taxes. Yeah, we're gonna lower taxes. It's not gonna help, but I think that will, and also, we're gonna do... And then once that's, like, filled, we'll just do that. Something like that. We'll do that just for right now. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the highway system. I really don't know how I want to do that. Because instead of coming from here, I kind of want them just to go, like... kind of want this to curve. That is disgusting near 0-point turn radius. Yeah, no, cities is not like real life. You couldn't do that in real life. If you tried to do that in real life, you would either break something or destroy something. Something like... No, I mean my Corvette. Oh, got you. Okay. I want something like that, and then get rid of that. So they come in, yeah, they do that, and then we'll have some of them. Kind of just want. Something like that. That's much better. I think that's a better design. Except that's going to be a really stupid intersection. That's going to get clogged up with traffic pretty heavily, but the industry can just go... I should really make these one-way roads. But again, I don't really want to... Our power is not great. But luckily, we have a 5 kilonewton thing. We can go some green energy. Hopefully that fixes it just a little bit. Werewolf, what's up, buddy? How you been, dude? Thanks for the drop kick. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate this. There we go. I think it's time to upgrade to... Wait, hang on. That fixes it temporarily. Let's just go right to another coal power plant right there. Yeah, let's just go right there. Now, how much pain in the butt would it be to do... Where's... I just want regular one way. So... Nope. Something like... So that's one way. So these are just one-way highway roads. That's how I'm thinking of doing this. Werewolf, team in, you should download No Man's Sky so we can do stupid shit. I have No Man's Sky. I'm actually staring at it right now. I have No Man's Sky. It's just yeah, I haven't played it in forever. Again, sometimes you don't want to expand. Again, with cities, you don't want to expand too much. Yeah. That. Now, once we get gray valves, we'll be good. Again, you don't want to expand too much. I have learned this. Well, there's no timber. There's no timber. There's the pan throwing magician out here, as we like to call her at this point. You can build custom ships now. You can literally build custom ships. That's cool. That's cool. Oh god, nope, nope, no. Pipes go along the road, T. Pipes go along the road. Pipes go along the road, sir. And then this entire section could be that. Again, so we have again, we're doing grids here, which makes more sense. And our highway actually makes a lot more sense now. So they can just go in, out. Again, eventually this is just going to be a highway. We're just going to upgrade these to highway roads. Probably just like intersections this way. It makes drops Wolverine's balls on Team Man so he destroys the entire map. Bruh. Come on. Come on. You can't do that. Come on now. Now, there is natural disasters in this, which can happen. Which is terrifying to witness. There's that. And that's in that. Okay. You're good on that. That's good. That's good. Again, I feel like my city building skills are getting a lot better. Since we have some space there. We have some space there we can fill. And we still have plenty of industry space in the middle there. We do have parks, though. And I would like to put a... Well... I'd like to put a basketball court, like... Right... there. Put a basketball court right there, it's fine. Funny enough, I saw someone replicate Starship Enterprise in Space Anomaly. Nice, that's cool. That's sick. That's cool. That's cool. Also, Altember, I like your style of cars. Yeah, 69 Fastback. You have great taste. Just gonna like throw that out there. You have some good taste. I would take a 68, but you know, I'll take an early 68. That you know, bomb and run on run, bruh. Easy red 2, bruh. Bruh. Okay. That should be good. And we can expand our industry here. I will kick your ass, bruh. Pipes go along the roadways. See, here's the thing I wish with cities. I wish you didn't have to have a pipe just... You know what? I want to make a... Can we make a straight pipe? Or as straight as we can get it. Let's straight. That's straight. And then curve it like that. And then... Get rid of that. Again, I don't like how the... Yeah, no. Deadly with a sniper rifle, lol. They say if you're deadly with a sniper rifle, you're pretty good. And then fix that. Again, we kind of, you know, you'll be dead before you get in range. Yeah, right. Exactly. Sniper rifles are, yeah, they're not fun. Again, this is our highway. I want this as a highway. Like I don't want. I don't want. Again, I don't want nothing on the highway. I feel like anything on the highway makes no stupid sense. Nope. And that's in range. Good. And then we can just add that. And also just add the back row of like stuff here. Alright. Kind of space our housing out just a little bit. Like so. And bam. Bam. Again, I don't want to expand too slowly. Because it just makes no sense of doing that. And we could probably add some small shops right there. Again, expanding too quickly is a recipe for disaster. Just, yeah, if you do that, you're not gonna be okay. That's for sure. Like that's definitely for sure. All right. Our industry should continue expanding there. Pretty good. How's our power doing? Oh, we're good. Let's do that. Have that there. That works. Bomb smut, bruh. Oh, good lord. Good lord, you two. Again, this is highway. Oh, I just realized something. They're not going to be able to. The snowplows are not going to be able. So I think we will have a U-turn there, so that people can. So that snowplows can actually get there and snowplow it and be able. Yeah, that makes more sense now. There you go. Again, just yeah, no. Yeah, no. You don't want to expand too far. Do we have our graveyards yet? No, 2400. Again, we don't want. Again, kind of going small industry, not too big, not too shabby. And then we're gonna have another commercial sector. Here. Again, this is why I kind of added the plumbing. And then this other side. I want more industry. Well, we're kind of in a foresty area, so I'm thinking we'll build off of here. Well, actually, be probably better build. Kind of build a road out this way. Because if we do this, so we go to our info, and look at this. This is a decent forestry area right here. And we can actually zone for it, which is cool. So just right in here. Right in... Oh. Right in here. I want forestry. Again, we kind of have our plumbing systems already going over here, so... Just kind of... Boom, boom. And just the... So we'll have our bigger industry. Again, as we build the city up, it's gonna get more complicated and a lot more sophisticated. And as we get more buildings, these can actually now turn into houses on the other side. That should take care of that problem. Again, I'm kind of glad these are one-way roads on the highway because, again, this is a highway. We're not doing anything particular with it. Like, we're not gonna, like, have, like, stupid... like, again, it's a highway. But highways don't have anything on them, usually, so... We're kind of throwing a little bit of realism in here. So, we'll see how that goes. Like we're kind of throwing some realism into it. Man, how did that man, you got man. Now I do want another on-ramp to the highway. Can we curve it? I want about like, yeah, I want it like that. So I just want regular, yeah, just regular one way. Yeah, kind of move the highway that way, so that way when I'm able to, I can. How would you? See, I think it would make more sense. So this needs to be in. There's a lot of traffic clogging up here. And we can't upgrade these. Can we have like one way? Do we have one way? We still don't have highways unlocked. That's a bummer. Again, I think we need another intersection, so... another way for traffic to get on the highway. So you can go... So that traffic doesn't back up. Again, traffic backing up on the highway is probably not a good idea. Again, this is a really heavy road. Can we upgrade? We can upgrade that road. We can't upgrade that. We can upgrade that, though. Again, these are highways. I want these to be highways. I want this to be a highway section. If possible. Wait, how's our education? It's not great. Where can we... Put that there. Actually, wait. Let's not put it on the edge. Let's put it, like, there. How are we... Okay, our power situation is not great. Is there any wind down here we can use? 8 megawatts right there. Except we would have to run power lines right to it, which would just probably not work. You know what? Put that there. And run power lines right to there. That should fix the problem. I say should fix the problem, but will it though? No. So put that right there. We'll have some wind turbines down over here. That fixes the problem. Okay. Again, you don't want to expand too quickly, or your city's not gonna city correctly. And I don't think we want that. No, I don't think we want that. That's probably not good for it. When I say good for it, it probably won't work out in our favor. Like that probably, that's probably not a good idea. And hopefully don't. Oh, we're gonna have to. Wait, how? Okay, you guys just really. I feel like I need our power line going. Well, we're gonna put another power line. And connect that in. Like an extra power line. Yeah, that helped. They need more workers. How's our... do we have... Where's the small... Nope. Where's the small... plazas, other parks? We could put a skating rink in. I just don't know where. We put it right next to the school, because why the hell not? Put it right next to the damn school, it's fine. And then our next major investment here, because I want to leave this, so this is like small block. So and the only way to get to this block, again, I'm separating our blocks here, so there's not going to be anything here. We're going to keep this like open. Man, that's a lot of industry gone. Damn. That's like $4,000. Good lord, man. That's expensive. Roads are expensive. Holy cow. So we'll do half of that. But we're on the line here. And the only way these are going to connect is we're going to do that. Again, you know. Again, you don't want to go too expand it. Well, don't expand. You don't want to expand too much. Expand too much, it's not gonna work. So this is gonna be like residential. So we'll throw some residential here. So this will be like a commercial sector here. So that's commercial. Bang. Bang. Just make sure our power, yeah, our power is gonna seep in just a little bit. So we're gonna again, once we get enough power, that's on fire, that's great. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's peachy. That's just lovely. Again, I don't want to expand too quickly. And then the same kind of setup. Again, we're kind of at that stage of like, okay, we need a. Okay, so this can go over here just a little bit more. Kind of just do that. So. Oh. Boop. And then plop our industry down there. So we have standard industry, and then we have wood industry. That's how I like kind of like the definition. And again, this is going to be our commercial sector. And I'm leaving a space in between so we can like work on pathways and stuff. Now, this is where it gets interesting because we have public transport. And buses are very good at public transport. Either that or taxis. I haven't figured out which one I want to do just yet, but yeah, we'll get to that point down the road, right? We'll get to that point when we hit that road, right? But yeah, buses are a friend's best friend, as they say. And do I want to put that in a commercial sector? Do I want to make space for it though? So I think at the end. So we'll cut this off just a little bit, and we'll have a bus. sector there. And our starting point will be going from here there, and then boop, and then something like that. And then this just takes people from here over to here and back. Public transport. Oh yeah, we have our special industry too. That's gonna go down here. But we're gonna have our highway run down here and be able to do that. Because we have shellfish, salmon, and anchovies. Which, kind of funny how anchovies just work like that. That's just, yeah, that's cool. And we'll just kind of run with it. Let's go and we have our highways. And we can upgrade these. That makes, well, wait, no, that's gotta go like that. Well, that's not gonna work very well. So now that's a proper highway. How would they? Again, I don't know how they would do it in real life, but again, it's very interesting how cities are actually built. Oh, you know what? Instead of having these, it just would be easier just to. That just makes more sense. And we'll... Yeah, that just makes sense. What is what did the forest industry do to you? Okay, can me move you over there. And highways don't have intersections. They just have stop signs. Oh my god, our traffic is so backed up. Holy crap. Okay. What? We're just gonna have two. Holy traffic backup. You can go over here. Yeah, that's a lot better. We really have a traffic backup right here. Yeah, now the traffic's not gonna back up like it was. I mean, that's a really jank way of doing it, but you know what? It works. Oh, people are dying. We need graveyards. Oh god, I forgot piping. Oh, good lord. Okay. Put that there. I completely forgot about that. But we can put our graveyard. Where can we put our graveyard at? Where would be a good way to put our graveyard, right? Let's just put this there. And we'll factor that in later. If we have to move it, we can move it later. I'm not too worried about it. Again, I want our highway there. Just because it's a highway. And I don't need stupid stuff happening. Okay, our death wave's kind of dying down a little bit. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have been doing good. I know I've been a little bit of away from streaming for a little bit because again, I don't know. Life just kind of takes you on a path that you're just like, yep, no, that's fine. Oh god, no. Okay, is our power still? Yeah, our power's still. So we don't need. Don't need that anymore. And we can actually kind of fill our industry on that backside. This is gonna destroy a lot of freaking stuff. But it might be worth it in the end. Also, we're running out of power again, so we're gonna add another wind turbine. Again, adding more wind turbines makes life a lot easier. And it's cheaper. There we go. That makes everything more useful. Okay, so now I want an on-ramp. I want to be able to clear some of this traffic on this one-way. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an overpass. And then with that one way. I really need to move those power lines, so we're gonna move those power lines. Is there a gap I can find? Where's the nearest gap? Where's that gap I can actually put this at? Well, we can just do it this way too. So I can actually do what I want to do. That just takes some relief off the main system, I think. That kind of distributes the load a little bit, I think, with traffic. I think I'm doing this right. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. And then our highway can continue. Our highway can continue that way. Yeah, that kind of distributes the power a little bit. How's our... Okay, we have plenty of educated. Y'all still need power? Good lord, man. We'll add... We'll mix a little residential there. And then have that there. See, wherever you can fit a house at this point. Like, good lord. Like, come on. You have plenty of space. Yeah, that kind of distribute traffic a lot. That made it so much better. And then I want this to be, like, the main, like, avenue here. So this will also be tied in. So this is a main avenue here for another city block. So we're gonna just connect this at the... Nope. Something like that. And then add that in there. Add that in there. Again, sometimes you just gotta let your city kind of grow a little bit. Oh, good lord, man. Man, our power usage is not great. Let's up that to like 120. 121 power. How's our traffic doing? It's not as bad. Our road capacity is not as bad. Yeah, I need to save some money. At this point, we just need to, like, not have this problem of power. It's getting worse. Alright, up that to, like, 130. How's our water doing? We could use our pipe, or pump. Alright. Let's see what we get. We need 6,000. Let's go 130. Frick it. 130. That should take care of it for right now. Yep, that does. That should take care of it for right now. That should be good to go. Again, this is the main... Like, I want this to be the main entrance for... Oh. I want our highway to continue, obviously. Again, I want our highway to continue, but that's our, like, I want this to be the main avenue to get to the city. Like, I kind of want that to be the main avenue, so that way we don't have any problems with, like, the mic just cut out again. Why can I not? This is why we can't have nice things, chat. This is why we can't have nice things. We cannot have nice things. It's fine. But you guys kind of see what I'm doing here. I kind of want to have our main avenue, our main avenue, and then our highway kind of connects in. So our industry traffic and our residential traffic doesn't mix. I mean, it's consuming, or it's our like, getting on and off is pretty good. And also with our power situation right now, I kind of don't want to expand right now. I kind of just want our city to, again, I kind of want to build our funds up a little bit and get rocking and rolling. But we are going to get into some Hunter tonight as well, so we're definitely going to do that, and we're gonna have some fun with that, because I love Hunter. You guys know this. I do love me some Hunter. And then again, this is our main avenue. So once this is a main avenue, we're gonna get rid of these, and then all our traffic is gonna feed in off our main avenue. Kind of want to upgrade. Again, our power situation is not too great, Bob. It's not great, Bob. Our power situation is it's not too great. But again, I want our so this road here. Well, I can't really upgrade that road, but our main road here It's gonna be that. Flip-flop directions. There we go. Get rid of that. Now. There's that. That is... Why is that so jank? Why is that so jank, man? Okay, there's that. Like, why is that so freaking jank, man? Why does our freaking, like... Actually... Yeah, I want to upgrade these to bigger roads. Again, this is our main... Again, we're going to get rid of this intersection, and we're just going to have this. And it's going to be so much better. Again, this is just going to be so much better because, again, roads in cities is not the easiest thing to work on. Especially when it comes to building stuff like this. Especially how this is actually rock and rolling. But yeah, I want this to be the main, like, avenue. Alright, get rid of that. Actually. I know it's a little bit farther of a trip for these guys, but again, it works out. That looks so much better. Oh my god, that looks so much better. All right, now we'll continue our. I really need these plumbing. And with our power problem right now, I don't want to expand too much. But that's so much better than not having again, are having the highway go through the middle and not having having a main avenue here with nothing on it and being able just to get to the residential places makes a whole lot more sense in terms of like how that works. Like that just makes so much more damn sense. And with this, again, this is all industry. So this is standard industry right here. And then from here, shave that off. Shave. Something like that. Just kind of trim it. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Just being able to have like redundant roads. Our trash is building up a little bit. I don't want to put that there. Let's put that. Can we fit that? We can put that right there. Sorry, industry. I know you hate. I know you hate the dump of like stupidness, but you know what? You know, we just need our own fire department over here. Yeah, our own fire department and police department over there. That might help. Sir. Oh. Yeah, just having a main highway system is a whole lot better than what we normally have over here. Because, again, it kind of just sucks not having what we want down here. Again, I think I built a pretty good city so far. But, again, it's at best marginal-wise. Like, it's not bad. Again, I'm not complaining about it too much, but it's not... It's not the greatest thing in the world when it comes to it. Like it's not great, but it's not bad. Again, it's not too bad. I think we did a pretty good job. And also, we can actually up our road department. It's about 80. And I think we'll increase tax back up. Actually, we'll increase tax up to like 10%. Just to get some extra little funds going. There you go. Again, what I really need to do is get a third power plant going. Our waste is doing well. I'm not worried about our waste too much. Actually, by the time it's getting down here, it's not actually like dumping that much sewage out, which is nice. I mean, that's not bad. It's not terrible. Just to add the extra pump. All right. So here more residential. Just on that side. Have a bit of, like, have just, again, don't have anything on the main roads, but we can kind of fill this in just like that. Then just kind of do something like that. Again, our power situation is not the greatest, so we're gonna add another. Can we get another 8 megawatts? Put in our green, more green energy. Yeah, that worked. What are you complaining about? Not enough customers. Oh, you can shove it up your whatever. Again, I'm kind of leaving... Again, I want this main avenue to be clear, because... we don't need... I don't know why, but traffic lights are, like, non-essential. Like, I don't get why you have traffic lights just at... Traffic lights are useless, man. It fixes traffic, but doesn't fix traffic, you know? Oh, our fire department has to go all the way around like that. Ugh. Maybe having another... I don't know how to fix that. Team Man Army 2014 versus Fat Man Army 4102. Bruh, I would lose. I would just lose. Yeah, you can call that a death, just death. I would lose. We need more police stuff. Because again, our police department is not. Once we get enough funds for it, we'll upgrade our police department. Again, once we get enough funds, we'll be able to do stuff. And that's gonna go right there. Again, I don't want to expand too quickly, because expanding too quickly, what happens is bad things can happen, and I don't want that. And just like our power is dwindling, let's put that there. Let's just put that there to fix that problem. There we go. Again, trying to keep the city not in like a stupid way. Like, again, trying to build smart and not dumber. Because if you try to build dumber, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. again, it just won't work. And we'll have a little commercial, like just some small like local shops here. But that's it. That's all I'm putting there. Little commercial, but no commercial here. No commercial going through here. We can have houses here. I'm not too worried about the end. Break, just fill that in. And then just add just a little, just some small. Again, don't want to expand too much. Our power's good enough, so on the other side here, so this will be another avenue, like so. And then this can be more industry. Clink. So more forestry. And then this will go there, connect that in there. Again, just to be able to fit just a little bit more industry in there. And then our standard industry is just gonna kind of just continue here. Okay, I know how to build cities. At least I know how to build a city and not know how to like break it in like 5 seconds. And at least we're going positive on that, I guess. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. At least I know how to make a city and not make it pop in the face. I'm saying that as a person that has done that in the past. Okay, new neighborhood here. Okay, new neighborhood running along this avenue here. Just like that. Just like that. And just like the main avenue, we'll have water pipes. Running along the main area. And this entire thing from here there will be that. And we'll have some houses to connect the power systems. And then this will be a little commercial sector here. And a little commercial sector there. Boom. Something like that. Something like that. And then have a little commercial sector right there. And then just continue this like that. That goes there. That goes there. Just basically fill that in. Again, I know how to build a city. And our main highway here is getting a little congested. Our main intersection here is getting a little congested. So we're going to have another main road going. Actually, this is going to be a 5-lane. Actually, you know what? We'll just upgrade this. There we go. So now it's not so jammed up and clogged like that. So like this section here could use a little bit of an upgrade as well. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. I feel a little bit better about this. I feel a little bit better about this, but do I really feel better about this? No, not really. But hey, you know, it works. It works. It works like a dime, I guess. I guess when it works on a dime, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But it's good to get back in the streaming, guys. Seriously, it's good to get back in the streaming. It's been a little bit of time since, you know, I actually have done this, so it feels pretty good to get back into it. Our power situation's not doing well, so we'll have 2 more power plants to take care of that problem. That problem has now been solved. Our industry. Again, kind of following Panta's kind of, or, well, like the standard for cities. Plumbing goes along main roads, so we're kind of doing that. No, wait, is this in the? Let's just fill that up. More industry. Do I want a little bit of commercial here? We'll add a couple, like, small stores. We'll add a few shops. Where have I been able to add a shop? Well, I don't want to do shops on this area because that's just not a good idea. And since this area is pretty much clear, anywhere you can fit a shop, put it there. Since we have our main intersection roads, pretty much. That's what we like to call it. It's like our main intersection roads. And then for our highway, what I would love to do is add one of these. and put that right there, or have a T like this here. So our highway goes north south. But having a highway go north is pretty good. But we also have shipping, like right there. We have a shipping lane right there, which is gonna be kind of useful. Not gonna lie, that's gonna be really useful. Like later down in the later parts of cities, like that's gonna be really really good. Man, it's 12 degree. It's 12 Fahrenheit in the city right now. Ugh, that's a little cold. I mean, that's not like freezing ass cold, but that's cold. All right. Okay, kind of need a. So we'll put a fire department there, cause you never know when a fire is gonna break out, and then you're gonna be fudged. So that covers that. I need another one. If we can, if we can fit it, we need another one like right there. And of course, our new buses are actually running pretty good. So let's create another line. This line's actually gonna go over to the new industry over here. Actually, this is gonna run. I want one by the dump. And then I want one there. And then that one there. There. Just to be able to fit another bus route in here somewhere. Man! Let's just put another one there. Because you never know. Temporary. Now our highways. Our highways are gonna go. Our highway's gonna continue this way. Again, our highway's gonna continue this way, and then we're gonna have another main avenue right about yonder. So another main avenue, and we're gonna have another kind of what you call it, another on and off exit here. Again, future expansion here. This is what you call future expansion. Now off these roads, we're gonna have Again, future expansion, and then highway. Again, I like doing this. I like expanding slowly, because I feel like if you expand slowly, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is, like 95% of the time. And of course, we got to run our pipes for it. Again, keep your pipes, for all you new city players out there, keep your pipes on the roads as best as you can. Trust me, I have learnt my lesson the hard way, and it's no fun learning that lesson. Alright, and then that can be that. And then that. We're running into our power problem again, aren't we? Yep, we are. we are definitely running into our power problem. Okay, let's go max 150. Because we are running into our power problem. And running into our power problem at this stage, not great. Also, we're going to create a new bus lane going from here. Again, I kind of want our highways and our stuff to not be so stupid. I kind of learned this the hard way. Okay, that's all zoned in. Good, good, good. So now, we can just go boom biata. Boom biata. And then we can finish this off. With this. And I kind of want our commercial to kind of run down. Leave this like it is. Because, again, we're going to have an on-ramp here. Come on. Come on, money. Boom. Again, we got kind of gotta wait on the whole money thing. It's crooked, I know, but it's fine. And then kind of had to rebuild that just a little bit. But now we have... Oh, we don't have high industry just yet. Okay. Well, I know we have more stuff. Like... Bus things. Yeah, or, ferry things. Yes. I like this. Oh. Continue that. Continue that. Again, we're kind of expanding for the future. How's our power? It's time. It's time to add a third power plant. Yep, it's time. Kind of just want our... kind of just want our... And then add that. And then add that. Again, plenty of expansion. Now, we're going to get back to this. So... Can we... Nope. That's one. That's one. That's definitely one. Okay, we're gonna do this. Boom. Just lurking. Take the garbage out real quick. Oh, you're fine, Misty. You know what? I like that. I like that. So what's up, Lemon? Nothing much, Misty. Just building a city. And trying to not fail at it. That's not too bad. And again, our nope. Nope. Straight, T. Straight. There we go. Something like that. Again, big residential kind of demand here. So fill that out. Finished filling that out. There we go. That works. And we have plenty of expansion for industry. So we'll just put like some regular industry in here. See, everyone's going over that intersection, but no one's going over there. But I think as soon as we again, I think as soon as stuff like goes this way, we'll be fine. War, what's up, buddy? Alright, boom, boom, boom. I don't know about you guys, man, but I'm very excited because I heard there's a certain rat that might be coming back. So, I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty excited to see rats return to streaming. I think that's going to be a very exciting day. Again, tight quarters, you know. Oh, nothing, just drop kicking your ass. Or how's Fishing Planet treating you, dude? What games you been playing, dude? Again, it's been a couple days, dude, since like we were talking about, you know, the charity thing for rats and a bunch of other stuff, dude. So it's been a little bit since you know. How? What's that connecting to? Alright. I think we're just gonna... that's running to that power grid. Boom. 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 And then industry. Like so. They want commercial, so we'll add some commercial there. Some commercial there. Okay, don't want to... and like a tiny coffee shop on the corner. But yeah, the city's actually not doing too bad. Our traffic's actually not that bad, which is kind of like funny how that works. Like our traffic is not terrible. And I thought our traffic would be horrible. I would like another fire station here. Just for the absolute shits, you know. I was currently playing Firefighter Simulator Ignite, which came out Tuesday. Just beat the game. Nice! Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah, man! Hell yeah. Well, I was on a little Fishing Planet kick. Actually, I was playing Siege and Rocket League. Yeah, funny how that works, huh? Oh, and a school. Yeah, we kind of need a school. Where can I fit a school at? I cannot fit a school in here, really? Well, you know what? We'll fit a school, like, there. Yeah, that will work. Our fire needs are okay. Just good. We really need to get our... that's not enough. Okay, we'll just put a school, like... there. Again, we really need to get the high school going. And I'm not sure what to put that at. I mean, I could just put that right there, but, you know, that's probably not the greatest spot to put that at, but hey, you know what? It works. Oh, God, our power. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Another power plant would probably be useful. Yeah, our power plant would be probably useful. And again, I'm not gonna put commercial next to the intersection. I think that's a stupid idea. This city's actually going a lot better than I thought it would be. And that's saying something. We need we need police over here. So I'm thinking putting police department right there. Once we have the funds again. Oh, shit. One of our garbage things is full. Well, where can we put another one of these? You know what? Let's just put this. You know, let's just put this on a freaking corner. Because, you know what? Frick it. That's where that belongs anyway. It belongs in the corner, I say. And that's gonna go right there. That's gonna go right there. It's gotta go right there. So we have our police department. There we go. Now we're just gonna let our city kind of do its thing. Really, like we're just gonna let it cook. I also kind of want to unlock the shipping lanes because there is a major shipping thing over here. Like this is a very good shipping area, so I kind of want our highway to go this way and then turn left or right. Actually, if we turn right, that's farming over there, so we can actually like run. Yeah, we can actually run our roads that way. That would be something interesting. That would not be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad, I guess. But yeah, I definitely want a ferry depot right here. Although the polluted water is just no thank you. Again, not much traffic. Again, I think we really kind of solved our traffic problems. Like, we're not having too many different, many traffic problems, which is kind of nice to not have. Again, everyone's kind of using this main road to get over and in. But we have a backup road here, which is probably a good thing. Can we actually expand our areas? Yes, we can. Should we go across the pond, or should we get the shipping thing? Well, wait. We could... I think we'll have our port on that island over there. Yeah, that would make more sense. And we'll have... And then... Boop. 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 And then... This section there is all residential. And we'll add... And I'll add some more residential shops. You know what? We can have some commercial on this side. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Again, my number one rule is don't add commercial where you don't need it, you know? Or, yeah. Don't add stuff that you don't need. Yeah, that's a really good tip. We can add a small commercial sector there. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. And then this will be some small shops, right? Right there, and then that should be... Again, don't add commercial shops to what you don't need. High school, where are you gonna go? No, put you right there. That's probably not... Yeah, the capacity's, not great, Bob. Yeah, not great. Not great. Yeah, that's not great, Bob. Because we have over, like, 1,000 freaking we almost have, like, 6,000 people in here. Or 6,000 freaking, civilians in the city. Can have a little bit more industry right there. We can have industry all right through there. Good. Industry right there. And then I want, just for... I mean, I know we're not going to do anything with the highway, but I like to kind of have the pipes kind of run through the highway. Because, again, that's kind of how it would work in real life, but, yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know what can... I did not mean to do that, but okay. And then I want another wind turbine there. We're just making a wind farm. It's fine. It's not like it's not like there's nothing special to that. But we are going to get into some hunting tonight. I definitely want to get into some hunting. Because I definitely do miss playing some Call of the Wild, that's for sure. Actually, we might just do Call of the Wild tomorrow. Because, again, I don't have nothing to do tomorrow, which is nice. It's always nice when you don't have anything really to do on a Friday. Just that. Add more industry as we need. I really need it. Yeah. Pause this. I need a... I want to continue... I want to continue that road. Do it that way. There we go. So I have this higher. No. You said tonight you must do it. All right. Well, I guess we'll do it tonight. Jeez, good lord. And then we can have our main roads. Do that way. There we go. So we'll still have our main avenue. Well, we'll have our main avenue going this way. That's what I like. That's a lot of... That is a... You call that a nightmare on traffic. That's a little bit of a nightmare. That's a little bit of a nightmare scenario. You know what? We're gonna lay the pipes out for the future roads here. So I just do this. Boom. Boom. Good. And I kind of laid the pipe where I want it, but again, expanding our and then this section here can be residential, and then pretty much the entire section here and here can do that way. There you go. Again, we're getting close to that waterway, and I'm just like, so we might have to kind of curve that. You know what? Hang on. Nope. Just real quick. Just get rid of that. Just get rid of that real quick. There's a reason for it. And we're gonna need more power plants. So we're gonna put extra power down. Actually, we're gonna put, like... We're gonna overspend a little bit, but that works. This can be high residential. Even like right there. And then some high or some high commercial can be on. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Oh no. So okay, we're gonna need our we need our landfill ASAP. We're just gonna put this. Where are we gonna put this? Oh god. You know what? Put it right there. Can you just imagine if this was like a real city and some dummy decided to put commercial next to a dump truck? Can you imagine that? That would, you know how much that would piss someone off? Oh my god. You're talking like World War III at this point. This is actually a really nice city. I actually did a really good job of this. Okay. The only thing is, I want that there. I don't know why I want that there, but I want that there. But also, I don't think we need that anymore. Because that's all connected. I love how the lights just come on. Oh god, we're running out of freaking... Yeah, we're running into a small problem. Not enough fuel. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem for like for a little bit now. Like that's a little bit of a problem. Like not a problem to have, but that's a problem. And of course our highways are gonna continue in this. Again, our highway is going to continue. So this is our, like, main highway. Which looks pretty freaking sick. This is a problem. I could tell this is a problem. I could tell that this is a very much of a problem. This is turning into a very much of a problem. Like, compared to... Yeah, that is turning into a very major problem. I don't know how I feel about that. That's like... it's like borderline freaking just disaster about to happen. And I do want to get our fish industry going. Again, I kind of know what's going to be a problem, what's not going to be a problem. And that's going to be a problem. We need more high schools, so we're going to plop down that. Okay, that's semi-helpful, maybe. Kind of. It's meh. It's semi-eh, but it's semi-nah. I don't know what you could call it. It's semi-me. It's like meh, but it's not like meh. It's something else. It's meh. It's like meh. It's something. Okay, I think we fixed our garbage problem. And we're making like almost $4,000 a day, which is crazy to think about. Lodge Road goes there, and then connect that up. So we go boom, boom, and then we can basically build that there. I'm gonna leave that space open for right now. Again, our downtown's kind of going to be over here more, most likely. This is all industry, which is just kind of insane. It's kind of insane how our industry just kind of took off. It really is. It's kind of insane how the industry just went, no, here, have this. I'm just like, all right, that's fine. And we're going to try to fit in our high school right there. There we go. That's better up here. What's up, buddy? Looney, what's up, man? Holy shit. Holy shit, it's a Looney. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Yeah, again, our city's kind of doing well. Except this is just... Man, imagine being in that traffic jam. That would suck. Just got done with work. Nice, dude. Nice. Nice. Well, I took I needed a few days to get some IRL stuff done. We're getting ready to send Starship Flight 11, but a bunch of other things just happened. Just like it was a little insane. So I'm getting back into kind of stream mode, I guess you can call it, which is weird to say that. But everyone needs a break every once in a while, right? Like everyone needs a break. And we're gonna create a new line for buses that take people from here and boom. Getting back and collecting Pokemon cards. We have a few good people that collect Pokemon cards in the community, which is kind of insane. It's kind of insane to say that. Oh, we need clinics. Let's just put this clinic there. Put that there. Put that there. And I have a PSA Work Toro from Paladin. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we kind of need some health. Like in general. Yeah, that would probably be useful. Another probably useful thing would be fire, which we can kind of fit right there once we get the money for it. Boop, plop that down. Again, having a fire department right there is probably not the worst idea. Again, oh god. How in the hell are our powers still... Yeah, our powers... Yeah, our powers... on the fritz. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. There we go. You know what? Have it like that, and then... have that there. Okay, first things first, we're gonna have to move you. Let's just move you somewhere where we can actually just move you over there. just move you over there, it's fine. How is that not gonna fit? Why is that not gonna... Okay, maybe... Maybe a single. Can we upgrade it to a double? Distance is too short. Bruh. Well, that works, I guess, for right now. Oh my god, the traffic is a little... The traffic is... I don't know how I feel about the traffic. I don't know how I feel about the traffic. The traffic is... something. The traffic is something. Yeah, we're not going to do anything over here. Our next major intersection's here. And, you know, since there's nothing going to be over here, well, not anymore anyway, because we can't expand that much anymore. We'll just kind of fill that in. And our next major intersection is going to be here. Now, something like that, and then again we'll kind of lay this out like something like that, and then we're gonna have to run like that on the plumbing, like that, run the plumbing and over here. How's our power? Yeah, our power is not the greatest. And we don't really have any dams we can fill, which sucks. Is that a rail? That is a railroad track over there. That could be useful for us. I'm not even gonna lie, that railroad track could be very much useful for us. Again, cargo terminal. That's kind of what I'm building this for. And then get kind of again, main roads, and then throughput like that. Alright. We are really having an electronic problem over there. Okay. And we don't have any oil plants either. That's... Just put 2 more power plants in. Power is going to be a very interesting problem, but I think we just do there. And then heavy commercial there. And then just all well, that. And then that. Like so. So that way we have a power connection right there. Now, offices are going to be a very interesting problem as well. But I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. I would really like to upgrade these roads, but that's gonna... Alright, hang on. Yeah, we're just gonna... So that connects into that. Just have a line there. That'll work. So our line's not, like, over-connecting. Alright. I would like to move you over... over there. I would also like to move you you can go there we go. So now that's all upgraded roads. That's how I like it. That's the way to go. Now over here just have a little industry right there. Alright, that should Again, I love how the buildings you just hear ding 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 ding. It's all upgrades. It's literally all upgrades. They're just the buildings are just going ding 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 ding. I just love how that is. It's so satisfying when you just hear the ding 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 ding. Now, between here, we're gonna have a few offices. So right here, we'll have a few offices, and then this just goes there. I have like a little office sector. Holy backed up traffic. Okay. That should fix that problem. Low land value? Oh, good lord. You guys need to chill. Take that. Just take that. It's fine. We have sky. Wait, can we do the thingy? No. That's a huge freaking piece of property, that's for sure. Alright, we obviously need a main hospital. And the main hospital is going to be on a main road. Well, actually, we need another facility. Where can we put this? Can we fit it? We can fit that right there. That works. Community library can go there, I guess. And healthcare thing can go. There's no room. I didn't add any room to this. It's a big ass bubble though, so. Again, you never know when you're gonna need graves. Again, you never know when you're gonna need certain things. you just never know. Things can go pretty grape, as they say, very fast. But I think No one's gonna care, right? No one's gonna care, right? So we need to put the graveyard right there for you. Put some healthcare. That down. Our water is not the greatest, and our sewage is not the greatest either, so we're gonna pick those up pretty quickly. There we go. Again, this is not a bad city. I think I think I did pretty well when it comes to building things. I think I think I did pretty well. I think I did pretty well. And now, pause. Let's unlock another area. I want to have that, and I want to have that. And the reason I want that is because in the transport category, in here... Now, I want the... Well... I want this there. Like so. Alright, that's as far as I'm going with that. Now, where can I fit more high residential? Well, we could kind of fit it. Kind of fit it in there. Kinda, sort of. Eh. Kinda, sort of, meh. Our little area here is doing well. Just add more offices right there. Should just add some offices, like, throughout this area. And we'll add offices all the way down through there. Again, we're not going... Cleared away for this, because we have this entire area, which is very much expensive, and probably can't afford it. Let's move this over here. There we go. Yeah, that's very expensive. I just noticed this. That is like really expensive. That is like very expensive to build that kind of to build that, that's one way. T-Man, you... You idiot. That's a one-way road. That's connected. Good. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with the flow with that. You know, I'm not too worried about that. We're just gonna go with the stupid flow at this point. Oh, we have a major garbage pileup because our garbage can't keep up with our... Wait. Okay, we're just gonna have to imply more garbage people. And people are getting sick. Why are people getting sick? People should not be getting sick. You know, I don't care if we destroy houses at this point. Just do that. That'll fix the problem. That'll fix the problem. So we are going to switch over into some some hunter called Wild, and go for a evening hunt. Yeah, we could say like a late night evening hunt. So stand by for acquisition of single over on good old Hunter, and I gotta get the title switched over and stuff, which is no big deal. That's no big deal. So I'll be right back, guys. We're gonna get into some Hunter. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. 5-10-ish minutes. Should be a good time. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back. We're gonna switch into some Call of the Wild, and should be a good time. So stand by for acquisition of single from Hunter. Stand by, guys. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Fun will continue.